Basis of Scientific Research, Lecture 2. The theme, Organization and Conduct of Research. Research plays an essential role in conducting scientific research. There are system methods, operational research, queuing theory, management theory, set theory, etc. Methods of private sciences are specific ways of cognition and transformation of certain areas of the real world inherent in a particular system of knowledge. In sociology, for example, sociometry; in psychology, psychodiagnostics. Methods as a technique, method and mode of action, and practical activity include methods of it. Various methods of scientific cognition are conditionally divided into a number of levels: empirical, experimental, theoretical, and meta-theoretical. Empirical level methods are observation, comparison, counting, measurement, questionnaire, interview, tests, trial and error, etc. Methods of experimental theoretical level are experiment, analysis and synthesis, induction and deduction, modeling, hypothetical, historical and logical methods. Theoretical level methods are abstraction, idealization, formalization, analysis and synthesis, induction and deduction, axiomatics, generalization, etc. The methods of the meta-theoretical level include dialectical and the method of system analysis. Creativity in thinking in its highest form, going beyond the known, as well as activities that generate something qualitatively new. In particular, scientific creativity is connected with the knowledge of the surrounding world. Scientific and technical creativity has applied goals and it is aimed at meeting the practical needs of a person. One of the problems of creativity is its motivational structure. Motivations are related to needs, which are divided into three groups: biological, social, and ideal, subconscious. The most important type of thinking for creativity is imagination. A creative person has a number of features, and above all, the ability to focus attention and hold it for a long time on any question or problem. The theory of public thought. It is a collection of information about the general thought of a certain contingent of the population on an urgent issue. It has recently been widely used in the social cultural sphere. These studies are called out with an incomplete program or without it at all. The results of the survey of public opinion are presented in the form of simple tables of respondents' answers. The names of the tables are the questionnaire questions or interviews in the same form as they were offered to the respondents. Note the volumes of the general and sample populations as in other types of research. Actually, sociological research is the study of the essence of the subject of research and its connections with other elements of the social world. Descriptive research is carried out to obtain more complete, versatile empirical information about the object being studied, its structure, to identify the connections between its elements. This type of research is carried out according to the full program and on the basis of proven tools. The methods of collecting information in these studies are determined by their tasks and question directions. In addition to written and oral interviews, the analysis of documents, reports, plans, etc. is also used. Analytical research is the most in-depth type of study, the purpose of which is not only to describe the structural components of an object, but also to find out the reasons that underlie it and determine the nature, prevalence, and other properties inherent in it. Analysis and interpretation of information. Analysis of the results of mathematical processing of the received information, development of conclusions and suggestions, that is, recommendations, based on the results of the sociological study. Preparation of the final document of the research, informational or analytical note, report, and addition to it. The fourth is implementation of the results obtained in practice, preparation of a memo, preparation of a draft document on activities or proposals based on the results of the study. The first stage is complex. It is advisable to start working with the study of the literature devoted to this problem, familiarization with the research materials on similar topics, relevant statistical data. At this stage, the research program and work plan are developed, a methodology is compiled, a system for collecting primary data is installed, a program for processing them. The methodological section includes a selection of the topic on sociological research, a problematic situation that determines the needs for research, what is being conducted. Determination of the object of research, where, among whom it is conducted, and the subject of the study that is being studied, what social ties, relationships, aspects. Structural, logical analysis of the object. And the next is determining the purpose of the study, how and for whom will it be useful, and the main tasks that are necessary to achieve it, substantiation of working hypothesis, assumptions about individual relationships between the elements of the object, as well as internal and external factors that affect its condition and development. Hypotheses are not a mandatory element of the program structure. The methodological and procedural section include research methodology, methods of data collection, processing and analysis, formation of a sample population, sample type, sample structure, size, tools for collecting information, questionnaire, document, analysis card, tests, instructions to interviews, interviewers, etc. The logic of presenting section. The logic of the presentation of the program section is similar to the logic of the presentation of any research work. Therefore, we should focus only on certain features of its creation. So this is the literature which you are to use while getting all the